YouTube, what's up? What's up, my YouTube family? All my good people out there. Yeah. Today I want to talk about the fast food restaurants and going out to eat. Yeah, man, it get crazy. It get crazy when you have other people cooking your food. Man, it get crazy, and I just experienced something crazy today, and I don't like that. I gotta, me and my wife, we cook our own food, and everybody ain't perfect. Everybody go out to eat. Everybody go grab a burger every now and then. And today was one of those days that I wanted to go get a burger. So I'm like, yeah, I'm finna go get one. Gotta go get one. And I don't feel like waiting all day. Me and my wife stayed up all night because tornado hit our city and all that. So I'm like, man, look, I'm finna just go grab something real quick. We can go eat on and we can cook later, whatever, however you want to do it. So we did it like that. So I ain't no leaving the house. My wife, she still was in the house. She still was chilling. So I like, look, baby, I'm finna go. I'm finna go grab something real quick and a burger or something you wanted. I'm finna bring it back. So she like, okay. So I'm doing all that, pulling out. So I'm like, do I want to go to Wendy's or do I want to go to Cookout? You feel me? So I'm like, man, I guess I'll go to Wendy's. I go over here, see what they got, grab a couple burgers, see what they got going on. You feel me? So and then I see Cookout and I see Jack's. So my wife like, oh, I don't want Jack's and all that, cause they fry be all salty and stuff like that. You know how female be? They get, I don't want this, I don't want that. You know how y'all is. But anyway, she like she ain't want it. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll find somewhere else to go. So I'm driving on down the street, you feel me? I'm driving down, so I see Wendy's over there. And right now I'm thinking like I kinda don't want no fast food for real. So I'm like then again I'm like I don't wanna wait. I don't feel like waiting. I'm hungry right now. So I'm like, dang, I don't really want no fast food for real. So I'm like, I need something right now. Unless I just wait and me and my wife figure something out and cook. But I didn't want to do all that. So I ended up going to Wendy's. So I ended up going to Wendy's. So I'm in the line and everything. Placed my order. Got two biggie bags, I think. Yeah, two biggie bags. So I don't mess with that pork, none of that. So I'm ordering my food. I tell the lady, I want to get two biggie bags and make sure no pork on it, no bacon, none of that. So she like, okay. She called my order out to me, and I said, yep, you got it right. You got it right. Cool. About time, cause sometimes they'll mess your order up. Man, I know y'all know how it is. They will mess your order up just like that, like it ain't nothing. So, man, did all that. Everything went up, pulled up, paid for the food, paid for everything. So she come, well, I gave her the food, paid for everything, like I said. So she like pull up. So I'm like, okay. So I see another car in front of me. That car just sitting there for a minute. But she told me to pull up to the mobile where they drop the food off at. So I'm like, okay. So the car in front of me, I ain't have no room to even pull up for real. So I'm like, man, what's going on? So now I'm looking all crazy, trying to figure everything out. So I'm like, okay, I got this car behind me and I got this car in front of me. So I gotta put my car in reverse, bag that more. I gotta move up out of there. They act like they ain't want to go move up anymore. So I'm like, okay, I'm just trying to get over to the right side to the parking lot so I can park my car and before they can just bring my food on out to me. So I end up parking my car. So that thing, I'm waiting on my food. So I'm really thinking it's gonna take all night, all day. I'm thinking it's gonna take all day. So I'm in my phone just scrolling. You feel me? Just scrolling. I think I was on Facebook. I can't remember. I don't know if I was on YouTube or what, but I was just scrolling, and I wasn't looking around. I wasn't watching my surroundings at the time, and that's another thing. We need to start watching our surroundings. surrounding. Yeah, you gotta start watching your area, everything. Well, I should have been on point looking around. So anyway, I ain't saying ain't nothing bad happening. Wasn't nobody trying to rob me or do something to me. But I'm just saying we need to be watching, cause you never know what somebody doing. And I was in my phone, and now I'm thinking about it now. Like, dang, I was on my phone just scrolling. You think about it like, what if somebody try to creep up on me? Anything. I just be thinking outside the box sometimes. But anyway, the lady comes out. I guess she gave everybody else, gave the people their food, the people that ordered before me. So started passing out food and everything. So I see the lady come to my car. I look up, she right there at the window. So she like, um, she just looked shocked, like she was just looking at me. She like, I started not to come to this car. She said something. I started not to come to this car because I thought you was somebody that I didn't like. So now I'm looking like, I reacted fast. So I'm like, no, I'm not mean. I ain't gonna do nothing to you. I'm just looking like, why did you say that? And so I'm thinking like, you thought I was somebody that you didn't like. So I'm like, nah, I ain't that person. I'm me. You got me mixed up with somebody else. So I'm being nice and everything. So she smiling, laughing, and she walked off real fast. So now I'm thinking like, hmm. Now really, I sat the food down. First I started checking everything, making sure everything is up in there. So I'm like, yeah, all the food there, everything's up, everything's there. So now I'm looking up in it, looking up in the bag, going through it. You feel me? So still thinking like, something don't sit right. It ain't feeling right. Something don't feel right, man. My gut telling me not to eat this burger, this whatever. I took a couple bites from the fries. So the fries were burnt. They were burnt up. They were burnt really bad, and it was hard. So I'm like, man, something don't, it don't seem right. Something don't feel right. So my soul telling me like, nah, something don't sit right, man. This don't feel right. So looking at all the burgers. So when I went in to grab the burger, it wasn't even wrapped all the way. It like they just made the burger and placed it on top of the bag and just threw it in there. They ain't even wrap it. So now I'm looking like, man, dang. Man, did this lady do something to this food because he thought I was somebody else? And I'm just thinking like, oh, man. So now I'm like, I'm not finna eat this. I'm not finna eat it burger. I'm finna throw all this junk away. I called my wife up. So I'm like, look, told her the whole story, everything that went down. So she like, well, that's why I be telling you we gotta cook our own food. I'm like, well, yo. But we ain't perfect. We gonna go get a burger every now and then, man. I don't know. I don't know about y'all, but I do it every now and then. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I don't go get a burger every now and then. So she like, I told you all this. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But I'm finna throw this burger away, these fries and all this. I'm throwing everything away because something telling me not to eat this. And she like, well, you wasted your money. I'm like, oh, well, it'll be all right. It'll be all right, man. I did that. I wasted my money. And I'm just putting this up here to let y'all know, hey, man, these restaurants, you got to watch the people, man, because you never know. You never know. She could have did anything. She could have dropped the burger on the floor and picked the best up, put it on the dang paper, put it up in the bag. Say, here you go. I thought you was somebody else. And then again, like my wife said, she ain't had to tell me nothing. She ain't had to say none of that. She could have just gave it to me. And dang, they messed up, man. You don't know what they do at these restaurants, man. Really don't. So they got to me, man. They just had me thinking like, man, really? They playing the game messed up, man. But anyway, man, I just want to share that with y'all. This your boy D'Angelo Scott Motivation. And hey, y'all stay up. And if you new, you watching the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notification, and Stay tuned. I'll be back with more. Peace.